Practice run. I'm on the outside where I've always been. Unlike my so-called friends, like a fool, I thought that I was in. Hopes all raised up to the brim. But to all the little Snickers and the greens, I was on the outside once again. I'm on the outside, child. Lord, I'm a troubled man. Got a mind that's running wild, but I know right where I stand. I'm on the outside. I'm on the outside, child. Heard a wise man say to look within. That's where everything begins. I read some holy books from start to end, but something in my heart won't seem to mend, and it cuts right through me like a freezing wind. I'm on the outside where I've always been. I'm on the outside, child. Lord, I'm a troubled man. Got a mind that's running wild, but I know right where I stand. I'm on the outside. I'm on the outside, child. Someday they'll know they had it wrong, but likely I will be dead and gone. Children everywhere will sing my song, keep me rocking and reeling in the great beyond. And I know that all the world's right where it belongs. But till that day, I'll have to just keep on being an outside child. Lord, being a troubled man. got a mind that's running wild, but I know right where I stand. I'm on the outside. I'm on the outside, child. I'm an outside child. Got a mind that's running wild. I'm a troubled man. And I know right where I'll stay. I'm on the outside. All right. I'm off the clock. You're off the clock.
You hear things like this a lot, but David Egan is one of the most soulful cats you're ever going to meet, and that's not just as a musician, that's as a person. And this is really exciting because he's gathered together all these great musicians and kindred spirits and friends to create something really special. And it's kind of old school because it's sort of off the cuff, but with the amount of experience and polish these guys have, I think the results will be anything but. That's it.
Maurice raised me, and I think Maurice raised David too. So we both have a second mama. It's this beautiful little black lady that would sing gospel to us all this time while she was ironing the clothes, and Marie always called David brother. And that's just how she's kind of breathing. And it's just like a breeze, you know. We have West Nile in this area. We're all aware of that. But down a little farther south, and it's headed this way, there's this thing that just does your brain. It didn't do anything to this, except they had to reteach me how to walk and use my hands. But, you know, they had to, but, you know, they showed me a picture of a chair, and they said, what's this? And I had one word, and it was a good word, shit. So they showed me a picture of a car, and said, what's that? Shit. What's your name? Shit. I'm very fortunate to get to hang out with him, and he reflects on me real good. You know, you listen to all them songs and it just makes you write songs, so that's awful nice.
All right, now fellas, yet, just tell me if this is just getting too smart for our own good. On that next to the last one before the ending where we hit the 4, how about if we slow that down just a little bit while we're doing it, but then go back up to tempo for the groove? Yeah, the one before the... We're better ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. world gets shivery and cold. I run around naked outdoors, posing in funky dreams, trying just to rest my funky head. Just a few hours of sleep will sure do me good. I just get funky dreams instead. Funky dreams. Counting out 13 scenes, hanging on a root bear cloud, tangled in a barbed wire fence, a phony people laughing out loud, tangled in funky dreams, trying just to rest my funky head. Yeah. Just a few hours of sleep will sure do me good. I just get funky dreams instead. Funky dreams. Blind man at the wheel, babes with loaded guns, 99 man dog squeal, mortified legs can't run, frozen in funky dreams, trying just to rest my funky head. Just a few hours of sleep will sure do me good. I just get funky dreams instead. Yeah. Nightmares cannot compare to all these funky days that we must face. People swear and hardly treat you fair. What is happening to this funky human race? Oh, funky dream. Oh, funky dream. Funky dream. All right, we got that son of a. We got that, baby.
You sure?
Yeah.
Me and Bad Dave go back. The boys were 2 and 3. And I lived in Shreveport, so 27 years, somewhere in there. David had put together the Mickey Honeycutt band. And it was him and Mickey, me and Joe, a guy named Gerald, I forget his last name, but And then me and David started doing our duo, Egan and the Yacht. And I
Up
think
in the Shreveport area?
yeah, that's where it was originated, and we just played all through, you know, North Louisiana, East Texas, Arkansas. And then David got a call up with Joel in Nashville, and then that kind of disbanded. Then I went up the following year, I think, maybe to audition with Joel. And so I lived in Nashville for a little while. But I left. Actually, I wound up Mason by trade. So I wound up restoring the Ryman Auditorium. I was
No
like head
shit.
mason on the job, so I was calling everybody back in New Orleans and said, I got a gig at the Grand Ole. I didn't tell them I was laying brick. So that lasted 9 months. So I don't know. I mean, Nashville wasn't my cup of tea, I guess. I went back to New Orleans. Yeah, it was funny though, when I was leaving Nashville, a songwriter friend of mine, Clinton Arthur, had a party for me, and the theme was, the yacht is going back, couldn't hang with the twang. You got the pinnacle. Come in, go with that.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on. Bring it over here.
The only thing you can do is trade him one of your bad ones.
I think we would have been about 1990, double check, about 1991 when he moved to Nashville and started playing keyboard with Joel Saunier. That's who I was playing this Cajun accordion player, Joel. I don't know if you've heard of Joel or not.
Sure,
Okay.
yeah.
He just finished that record that had Tear Stained Letter and all those great songs on it. It was a fun band. But so about I think probably, I'm going to guess around 91 is when Dave and I met. I started playing the upright when I was 10. Then I started playing classical music at school. And when I turned 17, I decided, man, I don't want to play any more classical. I want to rock and roll, you know. If I started playing when I was 10, and I'll be 60 in 3 months. So 60 minus, I guess I'm playing about 50 years. Well, there was a band, and I really, I'd heard them a few times, and they were called The House, and they had a great band, Salt and Pepper, you know, some black drummer, and his sister sang and played tambourine. She was foxy, you know, and then they had a great, you know, man, just a type. But they eventually, something happened, and they.
He can play real bass too, not just air bass.
Yeah, oh boy, I'm an air player. You like a little old one of them things on the strings, you know? Yeah, you know, boy. But they left, and the band split up. And so the drummer and his sister, man, they were looking for some musicians. We got a house gig, and we're making money. We liked it. And so they contacted. There's about 4 of us there in Fayetteville, Arkansas, which is in the northwest corner of the state. Little Rock's right square in the middle of Arkansas. Yeah. And invited us to come down, you know, and we worked up some songs, played. We decided, hey, you know what? This is a pretty cool band, and so we took over the house gig there. We just fell into it, you know. The club owner, we called him Black Bart. He had black hair and a black beard. Was kind of a thuggy, you know, known as kind of a thug in Little Rock. And somebody was hassling him at the bar, which the stage the bar kind of faced, you know, if the stage is this is the plane, and the guys are all lined up this way, playing to the crowd, there's the bar. And somebody did something. He picked his gun up, went bang, and smacked this guy in the side of the head, and the gun went off. Bang! And the bullet, at break time, we went and looked at the wall. There's where the bullet, didn't see, he's there. You know, it went right past our, but the band stopped. You know, it was like, God, what? And he said, why'd y'all stop? Keep playing. And of course, you had the strip show, and you never knew. Every week they'd hire a different one to show up and do the thing, and maybe on the weekend they'd hire somebody. But some of them strippers, you know, man, I don't know. Looks like maybe a couple, 2, 3, maybe had an operation or something. I don't know, man. like I say, a lot of mystery. You know what I mean? I said, man, that's some big feet and big hands. Man, I don't know for sure.
Were you dating any of those?
Shit, no, man.
Your very first guitar wasn't nothing but a cigar box. Graduated magna cum laude, Miss Claudia, from the University of Hard Knocks. Melodies from the birds and the trees and the honeybees on the buzz. Down by the riverside, a real life Johnny B. Good if there ever was. Now you're fully grown, them simple days are gone. You're up at the top, your foot's on the rock, so call your children home. Yeah. No doctor or psychiatrist, or even a medicine man could ever know the power of a guitar in your hand. Somebody's feeling down, you can make them feel real good, like they never really was alone and all that pain is understood. So tonight it's up to you, better strap that guitar on, step up to the spotlight, call your children home. Yeah. Maybe you heard a distant call and answered like you have done. Or could it be that Jupiter has set poor Venus free? Or maybe it's just the way that the man intended it to be. But tonight you're gonna shine like no star has ever shone. Put the fire to your fender and call your children home. Guitar up and call your children home. Oh man, I love that.
Oh man, you kidding?
You killing me,
No,
man.
you're kidding me. Oh.
Thank you, sir.
Cool, man.
You want to do another one?
Yeah.
Boy, you're a nice man. I know everybody.
Oh man, I'm glad to do that. I'm seeing something.
Wherever you want.
Okay. All right.
Excellent.
Now I gotta sign your piano. Yep. I enjoyed it, bro.
Oh, me too, man.
I won't be satisfied, man.
Oh shit. I'm over the moon, man. Over the moon.
Music, you can make it harder. You just stay simple stuff, it sounds better,
Yeah.
Some people just make it harder. Not a way.
Okay, that out.
I want to go tell everybody.
Okay.
I can bring that.
All right.
Hey, you make me feel like I'm old, man.
All right.
I'm old, all right, but I'm not cool.
Yeah, he was on the last record, and he came over to Louisiana for an afternoon, and it's the same kind of same kind of procedure that went through today, you know. Walks in, except then that time he brought his Marshall amp. We had to help him carry it in. But this time he played through one of our amps, but you know, he rolls in, man, you start playing the track, and even with all those Egan chord changes, he can still kind of jump right in and get down to business for real. I'm a fan of everybody here, you know. And Bruce, who I haven't known that well, you know, man, immediately we have at least from my perspective, we have a camaraderie going on. He may see it differently.
George and I had a band back in 1980.
Really?
Yeah. It's called Joyride.
Wow.
And the tapes stayed in the can for 25 years. It was released in 2006. Wow. During Jazz Fest.
As released, called what?
George Porter's Joyride.
Okay, just that simple. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Copies of it?
Yeah, I got a copy. Yeah, it's pretty wild shit. We were fired up. George and I both wrote the tunes and co-wrote songs.
Wow.
We stayed friends all these years, you
That's
know.
cool. I sure would like to meet you sometime.
There was some wild shit now, you know. Fast, funky shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Funk is so forced, so heavy-handed at this point, you know, so much of the time. And Bruce just does it, comes by it naturally. And speaking of, then we get to the rhythm section. And, you know, they're animals, man. Those guys are, they're on a primal level, man. They are not vegetarian. Chris Bello, yeah. Unfortunately, I've never really, somehow we've always just been off-kilter schedule-wise in our lives, but everybody I know has known Chris from Shreveport, you know, and he's obviously, I've been around him a little bit through recording and playing music, and incredibly talented guy, you know. Chromatic harmonica and trombone and doctor and dad, you know, and nice guy. When I was a kid in Shreveport, you know, those guys, Egan and Buddy, were in A-Train, you know, and they'd play to 8,000 people down the river, and I was standing down there, you know, watching them and popping pimples, you know. When I was 19, you know, I'd go over to Egan's house and you know, listen to records, and he'd, man, you know, you got Marvin Gaye, what's going on, you know? And, no, I don't know what that is. You know, what about Al Green? You know much Al Green? Joe Tex, you know, all this shit. And we'd stay up till daylight listening to music, you know. So there you go, right there, man. The guy that taught you about Al Green, Joe Tex, you know.
He's pretty big.
And how to read a racing form.
Figaro. All right? Actually, Paul Simon looked at this place before it became Dockside, before it was a studio or anything else. But he said it was too small.
This is too small?
Well, I mean, the property. He needed security, you know, whatever. Yeah, you know what I
A
mean.
big piece of property.
It's a nice size piece, a nice
Incidents in
size
WWE.
property, but
Right, but remember, at some point
when
there will be a
you
little more-
in that range of stardom, you need security.
Yeah.
You know, I assume I'm not there yet. Ruben never stops talking. I don't know why he's so silent right now. Come over here and get interviewed. Come on, boy. Come on and get interviewed.
Ruben.
Come on.
Ruben.
Come on. Come on.
What is that? What you got there?
iPad.
I'm watching a movie about wrestling. The greatest incidents on wrestling on an iPad.
So, Ruben, what instruments do you play? Look at the camera.
Okay, wait, God. Oh my God. Okay.
Answer the
Piano and
Look at the-
drums.
You asked me, okay, and which is your favorite?
Drums.
Drums. Why the drums?
Because you get to hit stuff.
Oh. Do you have good time? You have good rhythm?
Yeah, I guess so.
You guess so. You play with your dad sometimes?
Yeah,
Yeah. Fast songs or slow songs?
both.
Both. You been writing any songs?
No.
Why not?
I'm more of an athlete than I am a music person.
Oh, for right now. But you know, you should start thinking about writing words down, like poetry and stuff, and then turning it into music.
And you should start thinking about not getting on my bad side.
Oh, whoa! You the man! You the man! All right. No more questions from me.
What kind of...
No more questions.
That
from me.
interview is over.
Over. Cut.
Some of them drove all day yesterday or drove in today. They watched the game, all this setup. But once they start playing, they might get a second win. Maybe go late since they don't have to go that far tonight. Yeah, I'm trying to think. When was the last time in the studio? But I feel like this table and I are old friends.
One sweet surprise at my door. You are no dream like I had before, but you're crying, and I'm not sure why you come here. I don't have much to give to you, but what I say will sure be true. And what I will do is dry every tear. And if you know how I feel, and if you believe that I'm for real, real enough to touch and draw near. Oh, and reach out and hold me close, and in time you will know that I will dry every tear. My friends all say I move too slow. Well, I guess that's just how I go when I know that I've loved you for so many years. And there's so much to hold inside that some nights alone I've cried with no one to dry every tear. And if you know how I feel, and if you believe that I for real, really love to touch and draw near. Oh, then reach out, hold me close, and in time you sure will know that I will dry every tear. Yes, I will dry every tear. I got a sad, sad satisfaction that my worst suspicions come true. Just a hint of intuition that soon I would be losing you. No wishing wells or helpless, hopeless dreams that you would ever be there for me. Just a sad, sad satisfaction that you have set me free. I know I'm better off anyway when I hear that hollow nocturne play. I know the blues was our mutual friend, so I guess I'll just let them eat. Pray for the healing to begin. Hang my head in this old place they call the losing end. But I gotta say, know I'm better off anyway when I hear that Harlem Nocturne play. I know the blues was our mutual friend, so I guess I just let 'em in. Pray for the healing to begin. Hang my head in this old place they call the losing end. But I got a sad, sad satisfaction that my worst suspicions come true. Just a hint of intuition that soon I will be losing you. No wishing wells or helpless, hopeless dreams that you would ever be there for me. Just a sad, sad satisfaction that you have set me free. You have set me free. Yeah. You have set me free. And I got a sad, sad satisfaction. You have set me free. You have set me free.